From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Oral Hershiser will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now to the plate, Harold Castro. He will lead this one off today. Popped him up. Turner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
So stepping in, Victor Reyes. The 1-1. Soft grounder left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Just underway here in Southern California. Skied into straightaway right, giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things you look for in a pitcher, Matty, is movement on the fastball, and this guy has great run on his fastball. What does that mean? On his arm side, when he throws, the ball has it looks almost like a cutter. It has this little sweeping action. What it does, it keeps the hitters from hitting it off the barrel of the bat. A very effective pitch, but a very difficult pitch to command.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Reyes moves over. One away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Michael Simmons. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Mercer. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Luis.
Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Garvey stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count. But clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Garvey waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. Count still at 1-2. fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And a good decision apparently to push it this time. He's in at second with a stand-up double.
Batting 7.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint. But don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Here's Corey Seager coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's a .333 hitter. The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Coming to the plate now, Oral Hershiser. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Seager, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman,
Dan, he's got to find a
6.
way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
3-1 to him now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So coming to the plate, Michael Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, the 1-2 fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The set and the 2-2 and a foul pop behind the plate. Number 34 is there, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 2 full. LA's on top 2-0. Next up for Detroit, number 34. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Into the box now, Michael Fulmer. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Robinson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31, Harold Castro.
Now in the box, Harold Castro. He popped out in his first trip. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Reyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in now, Eric Hosmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Candelario, the runner at third. Castro over at second. Reyes at first. One gone. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two out, bases loaded. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Luis Gonzalez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. skied into straightaway right. Castro sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Mercer is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch and a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Jordy Mercer is on deck. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Stewart gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
The next 3-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, number 34.
Next for the Tigers, number 34. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. To 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Standing in, Jeimer Candelario, a base hit in his first trip. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Michael Fulmer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. One and one. Here it is. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Harold Castro, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. The set and the 1-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Here's the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Justin Turner. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
1 gone now in the Dodger fourth. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. The 2-1 home. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Riding in once again, Oral Hershiser. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
The 1-2. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Reyes at second, Hosmer at first with no outs. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Kristen Stewart, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now, boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Jordy Mercer, Tigers shortstop, with a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 34.
So striding in, number 34. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The set and the 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Goodrum will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 6, E. Garvey.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Into the box, Michael Simmons hit in the air down the left field line. Stewart has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Don Sutton
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th inning on the mound.
Number 20, Don Sutton.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Fulmer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And that misses. 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in, Victor Reyes. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. Fouled off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers on to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. At the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Try again, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
There's high ball hitters and low ball hitters in the game. Obviously, this guy likes the ball down below the knees. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchbang.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Blake Snell comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. In now, Corey Seager. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Kemp on second. Turner is over at first with 1 away. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Robinson.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jackie Robinson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Reyes giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
The first baseman, number 6.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
2 down, runners at first and second. Ripped toward the gap in right. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now, 6-3.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Standing in now, Michael Simmons. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they open it up to 8-3.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Smoked on the ground left side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Clayton Kershaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, and they'll need him to get something going here. One and one coming now to Hosmer. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gonzalez. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Ready once again, Nico Goodrum. It was a walk in his last trip. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Kristen Stewart waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Kristen Stewart. Nipped the corner, 2-2. Last breath for the Tigers. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Robinson has it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-3 is today's final. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Don Sutton is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.